Hey guys, how's it going? Vytera here. Today I wanted to talk about a game that a lot of us Dragon Ball fans are really looking forward to. Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. Everything that has been shown so far, from the trailers, from the teasers, man, all of it just looks so delicious. All of it just looks so good. Of course, we can't judge a game before playing it. We can't judge a game entirely from teasers and trailers. I mean, a lot of us have done that before and have been sorely disappointed. I'm sure that there's that one game that you guys are thinking about right now where that rings 100% true. But from what we've seen so far with Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, man, it looks like there's a lot to look forward to. You've got the high-paced combat gameplay. You've also got the fact that it is the first true open world Dragon Ball game. And then of course, as of late, you've got a lot of people looking forward to Batman Vegeta. I mean, him being in the game, that's pretty cool. But one big thing that I am really excited for is this game's presentation. Now, I know a lot of you are probably saying, Vytera, the gameplay is what matters. The graphics, the cutscenes, those don't make up a game. It's the gameplay, man. It's the gameplay, man. And I mean, to those who would be saying that, technically you're right. I mean, it's the gameplay that makes a game, but I mean, can you blame me for being extremely excited for this game's presentation and the way that it will retell the story of Dragon Ball Z? Because let's be real, guys. Let's be real, okay? A lot of us have experienced that story of Dragon Ball Z countless times already. I know that it's a common complaint of a lot of Dragon Ball Z gamers where they say, this game doesn't really do anything new with this story. It only tells the same story that all of us have become accustomed to for the last 2 decades. Of course, it's more than 2 decades, but I mean, you get what I'm saying, right? And to that I say, I understand. I do understand. But I mean, it really is a timeless story, guys. You've got the story of Goku versus Frieza. You've got the story of how he becomes Super Saiyan. You've got the story of how Gohan, once an extremely weak Saiyan, albeit he was the son of Goku, how he made his way to become powerful enough to defeat Cell during the Cell games. Man, there are so many memorable moments in the Dragon Ball Z franchise that, man, I could relive it many times. And that's why I'm really looking forward to the presentation, guys. That's really why I'm looking forward to the way that they will retell the story of Dragon Ball Z in Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. I mean, from the teasers and from the trailers, guys, you can really tell that they are giving it their all when it comes to retelling the story of Dragon Ball Z. Take a look at the cutscenes. Take a look at the way that all of the characters are presented. Even take a look at things like the camera angle. Take a look at just how fluid the animation is, how detailed these cutscenes are, the voice acting, the music.
You're all gonna pay for what you've done!
So, what do you want to be when you grow up?
I want to become a great scholar.
You know, it's not like your typical Dragon Ball game where they basically take the same models that are used in-game, in battle, and then just kind of rig the animation to... It doesn't look that good. Usually it doesn't look that great, but with this, you can tell that these are customized cutscenes for the game. It's looking like it's going to be really good. And the reason why presentation to me is such a huge deal in Dragon Ball games is because it was a Dragon Ball game that really drew me into the series. It wasn't the anime, it wasn't the manga, it was actually a video game that first really got me into Dragon Ball Z. And that was Dragon Ball Z Budokai. A lot of you hardcore Dragon Ball fans know exactly what game I'm talking about. Dragon Ball Z Budokai. It did not age well. Believe me, it did not age well, and I think I want to do a video about it sometime soon, but Dragon Ball Z Budokai, man, it did not age well. The combat was so slow. It was probably one of the slowest fighting games that I've ever played in my life. But those moments in between the battles during the story mode, the way that they presented the cutscenes, the way that the music really drew emotion from me, the way that it really made me freak out when Frieza was lifting Goku's childhood friend Krillin into the air, and then how he destroyed him, and the anger that Goku felt in that moment, the anger that was enough to draw out the Super Saiyan abilities within him, man, That is one cutscene that I will remember for the rest of my life. With Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, I want to experience the same thing. I want to experience a powerful retelling of Dragon Ball Z. People can say, oh, it's just another retelling. Let's see how they'll go about it this time. Let's see how they'll go about it this time, retelling the timeless story of Dragon Ball Z. That's really all I wanted to talk about today, guys. I am personally excited for Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, and like I said, there are so many things to be excited for about this game, and I'm sure that you guys have your fair share of items in your list of things to be excited for. What are they? Go ahead and drop them down in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you guys, but like I said, for me, the gameplay is super excited for. The whole fact that it is an open world experience, I'm very excited for. But man, I am looking forward to see how the developers craft these cutscenes to retell the story of Dragon Ball Z. Alright guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. But until then, you guys take care. Peace!